Hey y'all, it's me, LynnDanielle, coming to you. Today is Saturday, September 27, 2014. And do I look different? I did. LynnDanielleTreasure Exposed. LynnDanielle coming to you a la naturelle. Just shampooed my hair and deep conditioned under my beautiful steamer. And so I thought I would come to you all exposed today so you all could see what she looked like without all that long add-in, weave, blue, blue. Yeah, this is me, natural. But I wanted to just say hi, check in, and talk about a little bit of what I am doing. Yes, what my focus is for... I would say, well, for definitely right now, and I think it's going to be for some period of time. So I want to talk to you all a little bit about budgeting and debt payments, like becoming debt-free in our society that is cash-strapped and, debt-burdened. Our society has become, and I am guilty. I am one of them. And so last week I had watched a webinar on a young lady who is paying off her student loans, and she had set a wild goal of paying some astronomical amount each month, which required her to do certain things to reach that goal. And she hasn't reached that goal yet. But it really did bring me back to a goal that I had set last summer to pay off my student loans. And I guess my voice is reflecting that I have some apprehension or some trepidation about that because, my student loan debt, when I graduated undergrad, I think I only had a $1,500 student loan debt. When I graduated graduate, I had a $20,000 student loan debt. Now that I'm graduating with doctorate level, it's going to be a big debt. So I'm looking at practical things that I can do right now to begin eating away at that debt. Now, some of my loans may be forgivable because I've been teaching in a high poverty area for quite some time. Now, initially when I began teaching there, it was not recognized as a high poverty area because it wasn't. But I've been there a long time and the demographics have changed. And so some of those debts could be forgivable. I mean, that's one of my options. But I just want to talk to you all about, exposing yourself, not necessarily to the world, but to yourself. Like what it is that could help you, like, have a lighter life, a lighter load in your life. And for me, it is definitely paying off debt. So I had already taken steps about 5 years ago to become consumer debt free, and thank God that goal is almost accomplished. It's been very, very rigorous. It's been a focus-driven goal, and I'm grateful for the experts who I have assisting me with that. But it also requires me to pull in the reins a bit and sacrifice and give up a lot of things, a lot of rewards and bonuses and fun stuff and spending on just random things that I used to buy for myself. It requires me to just really focus and really determine where my money will go. The money that I have available, where will it go? So the first thing that I would recommend you do if you're really serious about paying off any debts is to consolidate your debts and work with some experts. So consolidate your debts. That means to add them all up and use some sort of system that is either expert driven, tried and true, research driven, scientific based, or just logical and sensible. And use that system consistently. The old folks, I know older people, the older generations would use little simple systems like the money jar and the money envelope system. And those are tried and true systems that do work. Those are principles that have been applied, and many people find that they work. But I'm working with an agency. It is a non-profit agency. They are not charging me anything to just kind of help me through. They really just do the paperwork for me. Now, I do my own paperwork as well, because that's a part of the responsibility where you do track your expenses. You create a budget, you track your expenses, and then you track your payments. And so I just have help doing that. And then you can also talk to your creditors to reduce your interest rates, so that you will be paying more towards the debt and less towards interest, which is they earn profit from that. And so the lower the interest rate for you, the more of it goes to your debt. So consolidate your debts. Use help like a system that is tried and true and logical, and stick with it, stick with it. So yeah, I think I find that is helping me. So now with the school loans, I think I'm just going to start setting aside like a very small amount of money every month. Very small. Even my minimum will be $5 every month. And that money will go in some kind of set place. So either an envelope or a money jar or a bank account or somewhere. And that's my goal for October. That's why when I started the video, I said October. So that I can begin accumulating money to make like periodic payments towards that debt. And yeah, now there are many. When last summer when I was blogging on my Empower Network blog, I did many blogs and I did many Spreaker podcasts about various systems, and I also did videos here on YouTube about various systems that you can use, the snowballing system to pay off debt or to save and accumulate a big lump sum towards a payment. And then there are like the YNAB system. I tried YNAB, but I found it since I'm really not I'm not math driven as far as like certain aspects of tracking. I have my own way of tracking that is math based, but their system was cumbersome to me. It may not be cumbersome to you. So YNAB is good if you want to use YNAB. Check them out. And that's the abbreviation, the letter Y, N-A-B, YNAB. And yeah, the snowball really, really works. I mean, that's when you apply any extra money, like to one, you pick your either highest interest rate or lowest balance account, and you apply every extra dime that you haven't paid. You pay something every month to all of them, but every extra dime goes towards one account. That gets that special extra payment. And then once that is paid off, you take all the money that was going to that one account and you snowball it up to the next account that has either the lowest balance or the next highest interest rate. And then you pay every one every month, but then anything extra plus what had been going to the previous account that is now paid off, you put all that extra money towards that specific account. So snowballing really does work. And these are just things that I am doing because as a teacher, I'm not complaining about my salary, but the reality is my salary is set. And if I earn anything extra, it will be through extra duty contracts or through tutoring or anything, any initiations or initiatives. Initiations, that ain't hardly the right word. Any initiatives that I take upon myself, like getting an extra job or anything of that nature where I can start earning an income towards applying towards my goals. So that's me exposed, y'all. Yeah, and with my hair, I canceled my Carol's daughter auto shipment with HSN because I am on a budget. It's $35 a month, and that is not a lot of money, but I found other comparable products that I could use that aren't as pricey and that will do the same thing to reduce breakage and to minimize shedding and to seal split ends. So why pay $35 a month when I can pay half of that or even a fourth of that for the same deal? So yeah. All right, you all. So just practical living tips. I'm exposed. I ain't got nothing to hide. It's all here out in the open. But really, it's really Man in the Mirror Day for all of us because y'all know what's happening with our nation. Our nation is broke. And if we all just, I can't speak for you and I can't judge you, but I am an American citizen and I have a right to speak about the condition of my nation and how I'm contributing to it. So if you are interested in facing the mirror and looking at the debt and figuring out how to pay it off, then stay tuned because I plan on bringing some Google Chats or webinars or something to show you all my plans and how I'm addressing the debt repayment plans. And debt-free is another tool that you can use. I almost forgot to tell you about debt-free. That's a free tool. It's online. It's through, that church in New Jersey. I forget the name. But, yeah, that's a good program if you're interested. So stay tuned. All right, I got to go. Be blessed. Bye.